To the brand new plans to bring thousands of kids back into area classrooms, Kirkwood Schools deciding tonight to allow in-person teaching for some.
But this comes as Missouri hits new records for coronavirus deaths. And tonight, the White House Coronavirus Task Force puts the state in the hotspot zone, where you see red and darker oranges on this map. Those are the hot spots. The prediction is fall and winter will not be good for Missouri. And as your school authority, News 4's Kim Sainanj is finding out how Kirkwood schools will reopen classrooms and who will be in them. Kim?
Sam, for now, all of these schools in the Kirkwood School District will remain closed, but starting October 21st, that's when all of these elementary school students will have the option to return to the classroom.
All those in favor of the motion to approve Dr. Ulrich's recommendation, say aye and raise your hand so I can see you and hold it. Aye.
A unanimous vote tonight from the Kirkwood Board of Education to give parents the option to send their kindergarten through fifth graders back to the classroom.
It's not reasonable for our public to expect and our parents to expect that we wait till everything's back to how it was before we provide this opportunity for our parents. But it is reasonable for them to expect that we're going to take every step we can to keep them safe.
Right before the meeting, parents gathered outside North Kirkwood Middle School, hoping this is how tonight would end.
I think the coronavirus risk versus the mental aspect of these children's lives and the effect that it's having on them is I think a bigger risk.
Matt Lossie has 3 kids in the district, 2 in middle school and 1 in high school. The district did not set a return date for those students, though say those discussions are coming.
You need to start thinking about the trauma that kids have experienced and what that looks like, talking to the families most affected in those areas and getting their real input.
Crystal Barnett is the executive director of Bridge to Hope, a local nonprofit behind this petition, calling on schools in St. Louis City and County to release a plan on how they'll address the learning loss from students going to school virtually. This comes on the heels of the CDC saying more than 90% of the population is still susceptible to catching the coronavirus. And as Missouri's number of cases creep up, tonight I reached out to St. Louis City and county health departments wanting to know how those numbers stack up against how many more tests are being administered. I did not hear back from St. Louis City, and according to the county's website, over 3,100 COVID-19 tests were given every day for the past week.
The cases I think are going to be there. It's kind of a way of life now. To me, I think we're kind of learning a lot more about the coronavirus and how to treat it. So I don't feel as it's as deadly as we once thought it was. So.
Back here live in Kirkwood, any parent who wishes to have their student continue with virtual learning in Kirkwood for the rest of the semester, they have that option. Sam, for the parents who decide to send their K through 5th graders back to in-person learning, again, that would begin October 21st. Well, they're basically going to do this in-person learning Monday through Thursday, and then every Friday that will be virtual for everyone.
A lot of different options there for parents. Thank you, Kim.